in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So TCU's offense has the ball first today. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times... 99 straight?
Oh my God, that's going to be a fun game.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that...
what button you want, bro?
Really
I want to pass it to you if I need that.
Talk's going to get louder and louder.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Almost had the completion.
You gotta catch that.
Just missed it. So we're scoreless. Their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on fourth down in his own territory. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Lost a throw on first down. Fires to the tight end.
Actually, tight end's going to be... I will get the butt.
Top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
He'll pull it down. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
And he showed you in 2 plays why this defense has been up late at night. Like thinking about having to guard, he makes you defend the back end, throwing the football, but then has the ability to pull it down and chew up yards with his legs. He makes you cover the whole field, run and pass. Infuriating to deal with as a defense.
This crowd knows when to bring it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Hit it.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun on third down. He makes a grab. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. He's going for the goal line. He gets it in. Touchdown, TCU.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability. Catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him, and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Line gets set, first down. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle, it's Roberts. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on second and long. They just keep firing. Right down the middle. Rolls it in. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. The give on the inside. Finds a little space. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Grab near the sticks. It's Roberts. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The hand to the running back. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. And the Buckeyes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Did a speed bump on that last play, now work to do on 2nd and 15. Motion from the wideout. They've softened them up with a run, now to throw it. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. They're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback is...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Working that left side now. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling right and going deep. Underneath Tulsa coverage. Got it deep downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Makes the grab. It's French. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
TCU 7.
First play of the period, 1st down here. Quick release on the RPO. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. It's got to make a statement.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a gap. It's Peppers. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation.
There he goes. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Buckeyes are at the line line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the tight end. Connection to the right. They get him down with this offense to set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Buckeyes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down. Touchdown, Ohio State! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had it much better field position this time around. Going to try to get it himself. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Fires to the right. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his...
Oh, he's got some space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, TCU!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Defense looks as if it's coming. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires on the move. Makes a diving grab along the right sideline.
That's a great job getting the 1st down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes run.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Quarterback empties his backfield. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And this one's not working. He'll just put away.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gee. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Gonna run it. It's Lyle. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. With the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Excellent pass by the back on the option. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Wants to throw on first down. Puts it out of the air. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Adams. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Unleashes one deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the gun, looking for a man. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Under fire. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. And the Horned Frogs will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here.
Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Peppers. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Using the quick game. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The screen. He can go. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And the Buckeyes will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Now he fields it in his own end zone. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this.
I had a pick. I didn't even throw it right there.
To the running back underneath. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Trying to barge in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And in that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the back.
Oh, get back over there.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense.
Touchdown!
Really?
Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get you.
Oh, terrible angle.
They'll do the rest. That's number 2.
We're good. We're good.
Some better defense.
Get back to what I was doing earlier.
Kickoff unit is out there again.
Play my game.
The crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Rivera. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. The play action fake.
Hang on. Bro, hang on, man. Don't stop dropping passes now, bro.
I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside.
Oh, I thought he ran the wrong route. I thought it was the other play. Oh, I want the out route. Oh, there.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs
Stupid
get
throw.
in position to make plays, but there's a
Stupid.
reason they play DB and
I got no
wide
out routes.
receivers.
I got to
Great
pick this
job
plays I
finishing the
pick.
interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back in motion, try to clear the picture.
Go to the dude.
Oh, they're after it.
Okay, we'll take that. I'll watch you. Let's go.
Picks up a sack,
Great
getting the
defense,
quarterback down
team.
at the
Great
44.
defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond
Don't get beat deep. We good. Yep, I'm running.
Pull it down and run. Those defenders were seeing red, and the quarterback felt it and got down quickly. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Finds his man. It's Lyle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Now on 1st down from the 30. Leaves it with the back. Still running at the 40. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Gee. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Hey, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some...
Oh, my God, you're the escort, but you missed the first block.
Get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. It's picked off.
Stay Riddle. Shoot.
Looking for more room. Touchdown, Ohio State. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this.
Challenge is starting to take over. I can feel it. Oh, yeah.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Bringing the heat. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Gonna let it fly. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39.
Oh, get this play off.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. On the move. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to...
Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
That's just a better job by the defender. He knew he was going to get challenged in this game. He knew these receivers had speed and they were going to test him. Nice job.
He's doing good with the empty set. Empty set, this one is destroying the match.
Stepping up to help this defense on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Oh my God, nobody's open.
Moves around to clear up the vision.
Thank you, offensive line, for the time. Because, man, that was not fun.
All the way down to the 11. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the
Oh my God, Jesus. Bad snap, bro. Yeah, touch. I'll go for a field goal here if I don't get the touchdown.
Touchdown, TCU! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the 4th quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired. And a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
And the returner is stopped. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Not the way they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Not a lot of room there. Give them a couple to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off play action. He's going to run it.
Oh my God, I can't catch him.
Nice
Oh, come on. He skipped up a couple yards.
It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line.
Come on, D-line, we gotta get some pressure. That's way too much time.
Looking to throw on
Oh, shoot. Looking at throwing 1st down, but it says, like, come on, man, y'all have to trick me.
After the run, now to throw.
Oh, why didn't I stay with him? All right, guys, 3rd and 2, we can stop this. Hopefully they run it. They're already going to get the 1st down, maybe a touchdown. Run it, we're going to stop him. Yes. Oh, no, I missed. He's still good. Let's go.
Smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down.
All right, guys. Heisman moment. Put away drive. Let's do it.
Here's the return.
Get outside. Ah, it's all right. Put away drive, team. Wait there. That empty set is working.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. And one thing we know about this junior signal caller, he is capable of putting on an aerial show. The aerial attack has been precise. They put up
there we
big
go.
numbers. They put points on the board. It has just been superb. Now on 1st down from the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the left.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Get that first.
Down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down.
Take that.
Take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Timeout called here by the
this Georgia Tech playbook.
First of the half. Quarterback will keep it.
Oh.
Really good running, gets it into the
Okay,
red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Defense didn't have the personnel it needed. They call a timeout. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got it. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big.
Oh, I can't move to the right.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
The run back
After
finishes.
that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be
Oh,
creative
can't
in
take
football,
off
but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives, and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps.
Cap to score here,
Other
guys.
ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Lost the throw for it on 3rd and goal.
There we go. That should be it. Yo, bring out his missed. Y'all both missed that block. Let's let me go for it. Y'all just missed the whole block this time, guys. Come on, man, that's terrible. It's a touchdown you make that block.
Is staying on the field. What a big moment here.
Oh, why you doing so bad?
And the defense comes up big and they take
It's okay. I believe y'all defense. Actually, I believe it. I played great today. I believe
We'll
it.
see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the 4th.
Oh my God, not that read option.
Turning it on.
That's a perfect play call. That hurts.
The Buckeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
Had to score a touchdown there. If you make that block go on the screen, that's touchdown. Depending you want to get that block, you both miss.
Now on 1st and 10,
One player.
26. Fires to the wideout.
The defense.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st
Are you
down.
telling my team to play man-to-man against those top receivers? Man, their whole skill position is all stars.
And you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all
Shoot
across
the
the
track.
board.
Got his man
Always
on the right.
overrun the ball.
Just has a knack for hitting that move on time.
It's all right,
He's out
though.
to the 33. The Buckeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. There's the pressure.
Defense.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th
Guys are
down.
playing my style of defense, and I'm
No
loving it right
signs of
now.
any kind of kicker as
Yeah,
they'll
play
leave
up,
the
please,
offense
play
out
up.
there to try to
I'm a
move
blitz.
those
Let's get
chains.
home.
On 4th
Oh,
down,
yeah, picked
trying
up.
to find his man.
Complete. Shoot.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and
We gotta get home, guys. They picked it up perfectly, but we gotta get home. We're good, though. We got 3 timeouts, plenty of time. Hide the moment. Let's go.
And a nice job in the 4th quarter.
Empty
making
set.
plays, and a nice job
Rest of the
being on
game.
same page.
We got
QB,
this.
Receiver. You can tell. He broke with the football. He caught it in stride. Gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
He'll bring it back from inside
And
his 5.
kick return. No block.
Nice job
All
by
right,
the
guys.
kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on
Can do
offense.
this play.
What a turn that last drive
This got real
was.
bad.
Didn't pick up the 4th down,
Yep.
and it led to the score.
I knew it. They was gonna do some BS like that too.
I
knew it. I knew it.
The
Sorry,
defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hold on.
Tired.
And this is a big 3rd down for this offense. Man, I'm
Need for a
really
scramble.
interested to see how they attack. 'Cause this
They're
defense,
man-to-man.
you can tell, man,
Left side
they're gonna
will be
continue to
wide
play
open.
aggressive. Late in the football game, they
Oh,
want to
they're
get a
not
stop,
man-to-man.
get the ball back to their offense. A good chest.
Come on, really?
For the 3rd time today. That's the way this defense wanted to
Oh,
wrap it up.
wide
Make
open,
a
too.
play themselves, finish off the game, and the
We're good though.
offense
We
can't
stopped the
deal
field goal.
it
We still win this game.
On the read to
Nah,
the
they scored
right. He'll
touchdown.
try to get it
Still got
himself.
time. We got 3 timeouts still, guys. We get that score. Quick. I gave this game
They
away.
extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Not going 3-1.
And it was so
yet. This game's
important
not
for the
over
offense
yet.
to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach, and that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
The drive starts from their own
Yo,
25-yard
I
line,
need to get there fast. I know.
going right to work up top. Not in lockstep
They
there with the
playing
receiver.
what?
Well, the quarterback
4.
off target on that one. In this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to
Oh,
call
I can't.
run passing
Can't.
plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle.
Come on, get up.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
The Horned Frogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one.
She happy to talk stops.
Trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
I get close, I have to fill those
To
times.
the line on third and
Increase
short,
my
hoping
time.
to keep the drive alive. Pressure coming. Rolling, throwing,
Hang on.
looking right.
Come on, that you gotta hang on
To
to.
his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a
Yeah, we
huge
lost.
gain
A
if
lot
he
of
could
time
have
now.
squeezed
We're
it.
not doing that.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. The Horned Frogs will have it first and 10.
Triangle should be open. That
To
safety
the
get
air on
thrown
first
over.
down. He wants to go deep.
You underthrew it. It's alright.
Time today.
We had this game and I lost it.
He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. One back in the backfield.
Bro, what about the angle you just took?
He's got the first down and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nothing second half.